A new king has taken over the pride. The cubs don't run away. Instead, they do something heartbreaking. They walk toward him, believing he's their protector. Seconds later, everything changes. The new male attacks without hesitation. The mothers scream. They fight back with everything they have. But, against a fully grown lion, they stand little chance. To us, it looks unimaginably cruel. Why would the king of the savannah kill defenseless cubs that pose no threat? The answer isn't revenge. It isn't hunger. It's a survival strategy that has shaped lion evolution for thousands of years. And once you understand it, you'll never look at lions the same way again. Life in a lion pride revolves around one thing: power. A dominant male may look untouchable, but his reign is rarely permanent. Rival males are always watching, waiting for the perfect moment to challenge him. When that day comes, the battle is brutal. Roars echo across the savannah as two powerful lions collide. They bite, claw, and wrestle with incredible force. These fights can leave both animals badly injured, and sometimes one never walks away. But eventually, one lion stands victorious. The defeated male disappears into the wilderness, carrying the scars of a lost kingdom. The winner steps into his place, claiming the pride as his own. At first glance, it seems like the conflict is over. The lionesses cautiously observe the newcomer. Some keep their distance, while others remain close to their cubs, sensing that something far more dangerous is about to happen. Because taking over a pride isn't just about defeating another male. For the new king, winning the battle is only the beginning. He has only a limited amount of time before another challenger arrives. In the wild, a dominant male often controls a pride for just a few years. Every season matters. That creates a race against time. The cubs already living in the pride carry the genes of the previous male. Raising them offers the new lion nothing in return. Every day spent protecting another male's offspring is another day lost passing on his own genes. This is where nature reveals one of its harshest realities. The new king doesn't see the cubs the way we do. He sees them as a barrier between himself and the next generation. And that is why the most shocking moment of the takeover is still to come. The cubs are not killed because they are weak. They are not killed for food. And the new male is not acting out of revenge. The real reason is far more calculated. As long as a lioness is nursing her cubs, she is less likely to mate again. Her body is focused on feeding and protecting the young already beside her. For the new male, that creates a problem. Those cubs belong to the lion he just defeated. If they survive, he may have to wait many months before the females are ready to reproduce again. But his control of the pride could end at any moment. Another coalition may be approaching. Another battle may already be coming. So the new male removes the obstacle. After the cubs are gone, the lionesses may return to reproductive conditions sooner. That gives him a chance to father his own offspring before he loses control of the pride. It is not a conscious plan in the human sense. The lion does not understand genes, bloodlines, or evolution. But over countless generations, males that behaved this way were more likely to leave descendants behind, and that brutal pattern remained. Yet the strategy carries enormous risk. The mothers do not simply watch. They snarl, charge, claw, and place their own bodies between the attacker and their cubs. Sometimes several lionesses fight together, turning the pride against its new ruler. For a moment, even a powerful male can be forced back. But the lionesses face an impossible choice: defend the cubs and risk being killed, or retreat and survive long enough to produce another generation. And this is where the story becomes even more disturbing, because some mothers have developed desperate ways to fight back. A lioness may be smaller than a dominant male, but when her cubs are in danger, she becomes one of the fiercest defenders on the savannah. The moment the new male approaches, the pride erupts into chaos. Mothers roar in warning. They charge without hesitation, biting and clawing at an opponent far stronger than themselves. Sometimes several lionesses attack together, forcing the male to retreat, at least for a moment. But courage alone is rarely enough. A fully grown male lion outweighs a lioness by a huge margin. His strength, size, and powerful mane give him a tremendous advantage in a fight. Even when the females fight with everything they have, they cannot always stop him. So lionesses have evolved other strategies. Some try to hide their cubs, leading them into thick grass or dense bushes where they are harder to find. Others move the cubs away from the pride for days, waiting until the danger has passed. In rare cases, a lioness may even attempt to confuse the new male by mating with several males before giving birth. If more than one male believes the cubs could be his, they may be less likely to attack them. It is a risky strategy, and it doesn't always work. Nature offers no guarantees. For the cubs, survival often depends on a combination of timing, luck, and the determination of their mothers. Yet despite every desperate attempt to protect them, many cubs never reach adulthood. It is one of the harshest realities of life in a lion pride. But this behavior isn't unique to lions. It appears in several other mammals as well, which raises an unsettling question. If this strategy is so brutal, why hasn't evolution eliminated it? The answer lies in the cold logic of natural selection. To us, the death of a lion cub feels heartbreaking. It's easy to see the new male as the villain, but nature doesn't reward kindness. It rewards survival. In the wild, every animal faces the same relentless challenge: to pass on its genes before time runs out. For a dominant male lion, that window is surprisingly short. He may rule a pride for only a few years before younger, stronger rivals arrive. Every season counts. Every missed opportunity could mean the end of his genetic legacy. From the perspective of evolution, the behavior makes a brutal kind of sense. Over countless generations, males that reproduced quickly were more likely to leave descendants behind. Those descendants inherited not only their genes, but also the behaviors that increased their chances of survival and reproduction. That is why this pattern still exists today. It isn't driven by cruelty. It isn't driven by hatred. It's driven by millions of years of natural selection. Yet even with this harsh strategy, success is never guaranteed. Many dominant males lose their pride before raising a single cub of their own. Others are injured in battles and never recover. And some cubs survive against all odds, protected by the courage and determination of their mothers. Life on the African savanna is a constant cycle of conflict, loss, and renewal. There are no permanent kings, only temporary survivors. The next generation is always waiting, and one day, even the strongest lion will face the same fate as the male he once defeated. Because in nature, every king is only king for a little while. If this story changed the way you see lions, let us know in the comments. And subscribe to Wild Unknown, where the deeper you look into nature, the stranger it becomes.